Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading for the Divine Feminine. This is going to be with your Divine Masculine. There's been some sort of a painful separation, and you want to know what is the karma that is currently just kind of vibrating within your connection. So of course, somebody else's karma can become our karma, especially if we are connected to the pain of it and we're unable to, let certain things go. So this could be a little bit of shared karma. But we're of course going to focus on if you have been done wrong by your masculine. We're going to see what kind of things are coming through, what he wants to say about it, as far as just different levels of ascension that might be taking place. This beautiful orgonite is created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bell. This is the She Talks to Angels Archangel Azrael Giant Nude. So I'll put her information down below. As far as all the decks that I'm using, I'll list everything down below and let you guys know what decks I'm using as I choose from each one. So why don't we go ahead and take a look and see what is the karma that has, been brought through after this painful separation has taken place. What has come through? What kind of shadows? What kind of energies? What kind of situations? This right here is my twin flame journey, shadows, childish. Okay, so somebody's childish behaviors, what I'm getting, has, created the karma, okay? At the end of the day, you guys, it doesn't make it okay, but what it is trying to tell you here is that your masculine may have just been in a very childlike state, didn't know any better, or just was operating from that level of just not caring, okay? We're going to now go into 3 different decks from Fire Witch Tarot. This is a combination. I like to do this with their decks. What's brewing, what's the tea, and truth rising, okay? So let's see what we need to know as far as some of the wounds that were created. We have judgmental. So this masculine could have been very judgmental when it came to the feminine. Maybe he unfairly judged her. Maybe there's something where he was just, his attitude towards her just was very cold. It was very calculating. It was very hurtful. So this masculine, this was coming from a childish place is what Spirit wants you to understand and know. And let's see what kind of karma or what kind of energies have come through for the masculine that may have come up in his life elsewhere that may be a byproduct of this behavior. Let's see. We're going to go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot. Ooh, okay. We have the the Page of Cups. Again, another card, you guys, that is very immature. Crocodile tears, okay? So this is somebody perhaps that it's like they're operating from this level of fake. They're operating from this level of just kind of like being this way, but in a way they're aware of it. So when I said they don't know any better, to some degree, yes, but there is something that's coming through that's telling us that this masculine knows what he's doing, and yet it may be difficult for him to change, maybe difficult for him to see things from anybody else's perspective, okay? So what else is going to my Mystics Midnight Oracle? Ooh, okay. It doesn't curb his appetite. We have Cannibal Clown, hunger, yearning, and appetite. It's almost like this masculine has an appetite to, in a way, be hurtful. So there's definitely some kind of energy connected to him. This is some sort of, when it could be as a child, he was treated unfairly. He was treated without love and compassion. And so this could perhaps give him some sort of sense of power to lord this now over another person. And so this has been very hurtful. He could have seen the feminine's tears and he could have made fun of it. He could have not cared. He could have been non-empathetic towards this feminine. So there's definitely some dark energies that are coming here that are connected, okay? So let's see how this may have affected the feminine. Yeah, see, it definitely came from the masculine side. This is not always to blame the masculine for everything, but I can't control the cards, you guys. It does say the masculine side. May also have triggered her masculine side to defend herself, okay? So let's go ahead. That was the connections for the modern world that I created. Let's now go into the Moody Moon messages by Sister Moon Tarot. How else did this trigger or affect the feminine? We have indulgement. I want too much of everything. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that this feminine started to realize that this masculine was just very much in this like very yearning. I have an appetite. I think it's very interesting that we have those Fruit Loops that someone's pouring into the mouth and we have the word appetite. This masculine's appetite, it's like, it's very destructive. Okay, so this did it struck a chord in the feminine to realize that this masculine has his issues and it may not be about her. So I feel feminines, maybe you finally realize that this was not about you. This was about your own masculine's immaturity, okay? So let's now go into some words from this masculine. Let's see what he wants to say. Let's go into the Untold Truths, Untold Messages of the Heart by Aqua Moonlight. I keep being drawn back to you and I can't quite explain why. I'm going to tell you why the feminine, why this masculine is drawn back to you like a magnet, because there is unfinished business here, because there is a karmic cycle that needs to be cleared, because there is an apology, or there is some sort of a balancing of this behavior that this masculine, needs to kind of deal with in this life with his feminine. It has to come from the masculine side too. This masculine owes the feminine some sort of an apology. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, what else? Let's go into, from Angelic Revelation 144, Trapped in Toxicity. I am working on chakra healing to help restore balance. So this masculine is letting this feminine know that right now he knows that he's out of whack. He knows that he's out of alignment, and he is working right now to actually help to restore balance. So perhaps he can bring an apology to this feminine. Let's go to Into the Shadows by All Things Intuitive. I need to see, look at this, 2 cards to indicate healing. This masculine wants this feminine to know that despite all the things that he did here, maybe perhaps when they were younger, maybe when he was in this childlike state, he's trying to focus on healing this aspect of his life. I think that's really beautiful. So let's go ahead and see how this healing is being facilitated, what lessons or things that are popping up for him in order to work on himself. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles. Reverse though. This right here is the Haunted Nightmare Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This King of Pentacles being in the reverse position, I feel like this masculine has been knocked down financially or in his career. And so this has actually really pushed him to do the necessary healing. Maybe he was on top of the world for a really long time and something happened to him. And now all of a sudden, karmically, this could be a karma that this happened to him. But in a way, it's facilitating this, time that he can now dedicate towards his healing, to becoming a better person, okay? So let's just see what the masculine wants this feminine to know about these hardships that he brought through into their connection. What's the most important thing that he wants her to know and understand when it comes to just his behavior and what happened here? Yeah, it's his own dirty laundry. Could also be that he tried to dirty her up in order to make himself feel better. That was a technique. Okay, so he's telling her that was a technique that I used. Okay, we also have jealousy. I do feel like this masculine perhaps made the feminine feel very awful. It made her, it's like, I'm an awful person, so I'm gonna project my awfulness and my dirtiness onto you. This masculine is explaining this in this reading here to this feminine. She didn't do anything to deserve it. Yeah, we have some sort of motel hell. It says vacation, pit stop, and road trip. It could be that maybe you guys had some sort of plans to travel or do something and something just stopped. But I'm just getting here that it was just a hell. It was a hellish experience that this masculine put the feminine through. Yeah. And we've guarded. And it all stems from his need to basically guard himself because he was afraid. That's what I'm seeing here. Because this masculine was afraid, this is why he acted this way. Yeah, I feel like this masculine now is on a journey of darkness, okay? He's now begun his dark night of the soul. Maybe for some of you, he's been on this dark night of the soul for a while, but he is facing his shadows. He's facing his ugliness, his demons, his darkness. It's definitely coming through. Yeah, now we have the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, again, is not being victorious. He's had to deal with a lot of losses, feminines. That's what I'm seeing here. A lot of losses. So I definitely see karma here. We see finances. There's something about finances. This masculine King of Pentacles reversed has been kicked off of his high horse, has been kicked financially or career-wise, and this is a very humbling experience for him. Would you love me? It also causes him to ask, could you love me if I let you see the real me? See, he struggles because he feels unlovable. This is the reason that he acted this way to begin with, okay? And we have he could have betrayed you. He could have cheated on you, feminine. You witnessed it, you saw it. But again, this behavior was about him, feminine. It was not about you. So has this masculine got his karma? Yes. Does he fantasize about running into you again to make these wrongs right? He absolutely does. But I feel that at this particular time, he may still be working through healing, and that's what the feminine needs to know. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.